still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
So here's the first drive now for the Jets.
Season the way that everyone wants to start their season with an absolute bang. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Let's see where he goes from here.
Set the bar high. Week 2, we'll see what he can do. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Straight ahead, Walker to about the 26 here. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 18 carries, 63 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. One's incomplete.
Chance look good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. This one goes underneath to Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
McCann's kick up and good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second down, Young again. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Third down, Young from the gun. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 36 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Young off the play fake. That's caught left side by Hardman. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
To the air once more, Young. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Young to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Young. This will be caught at Samuel. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Samuel gets them a first, and he's somebody's valued for more than just his receiving work. Sure, he had over 600 yards, but he also had almost 200 rushing yards, and the team loves using him as an additional ball carrier.
They'll throw again. Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now here's Young. He'll dump this off to Cook. So he stopped for no gain. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Here's Young. Dancing to it, Bryce Young. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. On play action, Rodgers. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown Jaguars. Jamar Chase, 26 yards. And the Jaguars have regained the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked into that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now here comes Kansas City. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They run it again with Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try to throw now. Young. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It's Young on first down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. It'll be Young again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Throwing. Young. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, 26 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
McPherson on for the point after. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive,
especially with a touchdown.
Yes, you're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rodgers. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And again, it's Rodgers. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and now it's 3rd and 3. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Young on first down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Young. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies have tried to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
McPherson's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL.